Hello everyone, this is Alex from Swoosh English and I'm here in Cochin, India right now, having a great time speaking and meeting with and teaching lots of doctors and nurses, mainly nurses. I am in a state called Kerala, which is very famous for lots of Indian nurses around the world. I'd say probably 70% of all Indian nurses are trained in Kerala. So there's hundreds and thousands, millions of Indian nurses worldwide, and 70% of those are trained in Kerala. Isn't that amazing? Anyway, yesterday we did a class for 20 nurses, and I wanted to address some of the questions that they were asking yesterday. So I wanted to clarify some of them. You can see an amazing scooter go past. I definitely want one of those. But anyway, listening part A. So some people had questions about abbreviations and symbols. So just to quickly give you some insight into listening part A, 20 to 25 minutes. You listen to a patient consultation. You only listen to it once. It's not repeated, and it's a note-taking exercise. So you have to listen to the consultation, and you could be writing about, for example, the symptoms, etc. in this time. So 20 to 25 minutes. You get 1 minute preparation time as well. But I'm referring more specifically to abbreviations and symbols. Some of the nurses were asking, can you use abbreviations, for example, BP for blood pressure, N and V for nausea and vomiting? And the answer is yes, you can use them. Symbols, for example, upward arrow for increase, downward arrow for decrease, you can use those. So you can use commonly used ones. Another question that a nurse asked was, do the OET have an approved list of abbreviations and symbols that you can memorize? And I know a lot of our Asian students, they like to memorize. There's a rickshaw behind me, and I've been on lots of rickshaws whilst I've been out here in India. It's a very convenient way to travel. But anyway, there is no approved list that the OET put out. The examiners are trained to be flexible when it comes to abbreviations and symbols, so they will, if they understand them and they're commonly used abbreviations and symbols, then they will approve those, because you won't have a lot of time to write out the whole words, because you only got 20 to 25 minutes. If you're not sure about whether an abbreviation or symbol is something that's commonly used, then I would probably say play it safe and write the whole word if you have to make sure you can guarantee that mark. So part A, that's the recommendation that I would give you. And if you want to look for more of these commonly used abbreviations and symbols, etc., make sure you go to Google. There's a list of abbreviations and symbols there. And the other thing I would say is, even if, for example, you write out the word incorrectly, and the spelling is not correct, then you won't be penalized for this. So, for example, if you're listening to a word like pneumonia and you don't spell it correctly, then there's no problem there, as long as the examiner can decipher what you're trying to say. So that is a video today all about abbreviations and symbols. I hope it was beneficial for you. If you have any comments or any questions you want to ask me, make sure you put them in the comment box below. If you want more free materials, make sure you go to swooshenglish.com. We've got lots and lots of videos and articles on there for you, and a free video course as well for OET. So this is Alex from Swoosh English signing out from Cochin, India.